stay open.
No, they're not. Planned Parenthood is failing. And I'll give you the top 4 reasons why. Reason number 4 Planned Parenthood is failing. Planned Parenthood is losing customers. In our last video, we showed you how Planned Parenthood went from 3 million customers to 2.7 million, 2.5 million, and now, according to its newest report, 2.4 million. It's losing so many customers that it's shutting down facilities at a drastic rate. In the past few weeks, we've learned that a total of 13 Planned Parenthood facilities will be closing this summer. It's on track of having fewer locations than Kmart. Planned Parenthood of Northern California will be closing 3 facilities. Planned Parenthood of the Rocky Mountains will be closing 6. And Planned Parenthood of the Heartland is closing 4 in Iowa. We told you last time that the Planned Parenthood closing in Wyoming had less than 500 customers. Is it because of ultrasound laws? Or waiting periods? No, people just aren't showing up to Planned Parenthood. Cancer screenings? Down. Breast exams? Down. Pregnancy tests? Down. If you remove abortion totals from the 2015 annual report and the 2014 one, it barely moves the needle in total services, meaning they've increased their services because they've increased the killings. Planned Parenthood might talk about all the supporters it has across the country, but it doesn't have the customers. Planned Parenthood of Northern California sent out an email saying it has 850,000 customers. Now, compare that to the nationwide total of 2.4 million customers. That's 35%. An entire third of its customers are in one state alone. Reason number 3 for Planned Parenthood's decline: Obamacare. Yes, the healthcare law Planned Parenthood so desperately worked hard to pass turned around to bite it. There was a time when Planned Parenthood was used to having most of its customers cash pay. Cash pay customers meant Planned Parenthood would make a larger profit from selling birth control and medical tests for the full marked up price. Now, because of Obamacare forcing everyone to buy health insurance, its newly insured customers don't want to go to Planned Parenthood. Furthermore, Planned Parenthood was relying on Obamacare to expand enrollment in new Medicaid patients. The problem with state Medicaid reimbursements is the government likes to keep their money. So Planned Parenthood is stuck making less cash per customer than it was 7 years ago. Reason number 2 Planned Parenthood is failing: the footwork done by local communities. Congress has been trying to cut out Planned Parenthood from federal programs for a while now without success. Despite that, Planned Parenthood centers are still shutting its doors because of the efforts by communities most affected. In Iowa, Planned Parenthood of the Heartland is currently blaming the state legislator for cutting the funds to abortion businesses. Except that Planned Parenthood has been closing its centers in Iowa for years now. Since 2010, it shut down 16 of them. Why Planned Parenthood's implosion in Iowa? It wasn't by any effort of the state. It was by local communities working the front lines who happened to adopt a strategy to shut down Planned Parenthood, put in place by none other than American Life League Stop International. Talk to the people in Iowa who fought these Planned Parenthood centers. They give the credit to Stop. Those closures in Northern California, Stop was there too, assisting communities. Now, this isn't to say that government programs to defund Planned Parenthood are pointless. We'd still like to see state and federal legislators continue to remove taxpayer funding. But these actions only happen because of the number 1 reason why Planned Parenthood is failing: the spiritual work done by local communities. Fighting Planned Parenthood isn't just about cutting off taxpayer dollars. It's cutting off the forces of darkness that are sucking the light out of communities. Sex programs for kids, walking around dressed as genitalia, lying to women that children are burdens to be conveniently extinguished. All of these things are demonic, and you can only fight the demonic with prayer, penance, and intercession. More progress has been done to shut down Planned Parenthood through spiritual efforts than legislative ones. 40 Days for Life brings entire armies of prayer and penance, and it rescued Abby Johnson, former Planned Parenthood employee, who now is trying to save other employees. Prayers raise up people like David DeLayden, who are given the strength and perseverance to expose Planned Parenthood's demonic activities. American Life League, through Stop Planned Parenthood International, has always encouraged pro-life communities to bring Jesus and the Blessed Mother and pray outside of Planned Parenthood facilities, because nothing in the world is more powerful than prayer through the intercession of Mary. Our Lady of Guadalupe visited all 3 Planned Parenthood facilities in California that are now closing. Images of Mary were brought to Planned Parenthood in Texas, and now they're closed. Not all these Planned Parenthoods had large rallies and megaphones and speaker lineups. Some of these had pre-spring mass and adoration. Some of the Planned Parenthoods in California had just 1 or 2 people praying outside, asking for Our Lady to intercede. One witness there said, "It was in those quiet moments that her prayers were heard so loudly in heaven." These baby-killing facilities are an evil that Our Lady is helping put to an end. So while Planned Parenthood is lying through its teeth every time it says,
"Together, we are a movement and we are unstoppable,"
don't be fooled. Its facilities are collapsing under the weight of spiritual warfare. It's losing customers, it's losing government funds, it's losing community support. Why? Because we turn to the person who has the most influence on the Son of God, his mother. This is how we shut down Planned Parenthood.